She vanished as if the earth had swallowed her whole. No texts, no calls, not even a flimsy excuse. For 5 long days, there was nothing but silence. Then, without warning, she strolled to the front door as if she'd only stepped out for a coffee, wearing a faint smile and carrying the air of someone expecting to find everything just the way she'd left it. I didn't interrogate her. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't so much as blink. Instead, I gave her something she'd never forget. We had been together for 4 years. I thought I knew her inside and out. Her goofy laugh whenever she tripped over thin air, the way she'd slide her ice-cold feet beneath the blanket to steal my warmth, that faint scar above her brow from childhood that she always turned into a punchline. All those fragments had once built a picture of home, warm, safe, and familiar. But even a house that feels solid can hide rot beneath the walls. It didn't start with chaos. It began quietly. Messages she closed the moment I entered the room, whispered phone calls taken behind a locked bathroom door, an unfamiliar scent clinging to her skin, a perfume she brushed off as a free sample. I noticed it all. I just wasn't ready to admit what it meant. Then she told me she needed a few days alone, said her thoughts were too loud, and she needed space. I asked if she was okay. She smiled, said she was fine, and walked out. Day 1, I convinced myself she was staying with relatives. Day 2, my texts went unread, my calls ignored. Day 3, my nerves hardened into something cold and steady. Sleep stopped coming. My thoughts spiraled. Accident, abduction, or an affair. But deep down, I already knew she wasn't missing, and she wasn't in danger. She was exactly where she wanted to be, just not with me. By day 5, there was no pleading left in me. I wasn't pacing anymore. I wasn't hoping. I pulled out our wedding album, not for sentiment, but as a reminder that it once meant something. I tore the photo of us beneath the old oak tree from its frame. There was no pain in it, only truth. Then I packed, not my clothes, hers. Every last trace of her life in my home, folded neatly, zipped into a bag and set beside the door. Afterward, I opened the small red box where she kept the letters I'd written her over the years. I took them all out, replacing them with just one note. It was after midnight when she finally returned. She didn't look surprised to see me, only said, "Hey," as if 5 days of vanishing were nothing at all. Then she noticed the bag. "What's this?" she asked. I handed her the note without a word. Her fingers shook before she even read it. I watched her face unravel as her eyes moved across the page. It said, "Asterisk. Don't ask where you've been. Ask what I've learned. Asterisk." She looked up, lips parting, maybe to explain, maybe to beg forgiveness. I didn't wait to hear which. I walked past her, calm and steady. I didn't need her version of the story. I already had the truth, because on the 3rd day, I had followed her. I'd found the hotel. I'd seen him. I'd watched her glow in his presence the way she used to glow around me. I didn't call her name. I let her believe she was untouchable, that I was still blind. Because silence, when it's armed with truth, cuts deeper than any explosion of anger. When she finally spoke, her excuses were thin and desperate. She needed to clear her head. It meant nothing. It was a mistake. But 5 days of silence can't be erased by 5 seconds of regret. I stayed composed. No yelling, no insults, just the truth. This is still my home. My peace still belongs to me. You gave up your place in both for a handful of nights you'll never be proud of. Then I left, closing the door behind me. She'd expected to come back to the man who once loved her enough to forgive anything. That man was gone. She had made her choice, and I had made mine. Instead of finding things untouched, she found her life in a bag by the door, her betrayal laid bare, and a man who had finally remembered his worth. That was the last time I ever saw her, and I will never forget the look in her eyes when she realized this was not her ending to control.